Welcome to the Style Center. I'm your host, Asha Fierce, and I am here with an upcoming designer, Matthew. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine. So, I want to get a little background about you and let the world know, because you're introducing yourself to the people as a new designer here in Memphis. So, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, my name is Matthew Hobson, 25 years old. By career profession, I actually teach. I teach at Remington College. I teach marketing and branding and PR, the whole 9 yards with that. And I'm also a student at Lemoyne College. I go into school for management.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, what made you dab into being a designer?
Man, fashion has always been something that has inspired me. I've been into fashion since I was in high school, honestly. From helping to organize fashion shows when I was in high school, helping to coordinate. Just always had it does something to me, to be real with you. It just does something to me.
It gives you life.
It gives you like
Yes,
gives you life, yeah.
It gives you life.
And then even when I went to University of Memphis, I was a fashion merchandising major for a little while, and participated in a lot of different fashion show events. And really, at this point, it's like I'm ready to really take that aspect of my aspirations to the next level.
Most definitely, because it's levels to the game.
Absolutely.
It's most definitely levels to the game. So, can you tell me the name of your brand?
Mathias. Now, it's kind of a tongue twister. Most people can't.
It really took me the longest to get there.
Yeah.
I was practicing, like really practicing. Like,
I know.
Hey, Matthew, take the time. Is it this?
Right.
Like, I really practiced on that name.
But
Mathias,
I've said it so much. It just flows.
Yeah,
it's like Mathias Quintre, But for those that can't pronounce it, it's Mathias Quintre.
Okay.
Makes it a little easier.
Can you tell me the concept behind that?
Man, the concept behind it. Well, there's a story behind it more so than a concept. The story is
that's what we're here for.
Right. But the story is, when I was in high school, I used to be a really passionate actor, and I'm also still an aspiring actor as well. But very passionate about acting, and that was my stage name. Mathias is Matthew in French. My name is Matthew Quintrell, and Mathias Quintre is my French name. And I sat down with an advisor when I was like 19 years old, and she said, that is unique. That's your brand. Like, you should brand that. And I never forgot it. And it kind of it represents a lot of who I consider myself to be. That unique, stylistic, and honestly, I kind of feel like it kind of fits up there. It sounds real Louis Vuitton, and Christian Dior, and Mathias Quintre. So that's the story behind that.
The name definitely does sound like a high-end designer. So was that what you were aiming for?
Well, it's not how it started off, but yeah, at this point, I'll say yeah.
Okay, just go over it. Yeah, of course. Like Michael Kors.
Right, you never heard of Mathias?
You name
it. What?
All the designers.
Right.
Okay,
right.
So can you tell me, what does your brand consist of, like the collection that you have so far to offer?
Okay. Well, right now it's really up in the air, because I have really just been allowing my mind to just be free. I'm designing, I'm creating, I'm just really just going kind of just through the ropes. But I do have two specific products or product lines that I'm working on. One, Intro to Paris, in which I know we'll talk about in a minute, and the Dollhouse collection. And those are the two collections that I'm currently working on right now.
Okay, so with the Intro to Paris, let's get into that.
Okay, let's go.
Let's spill this tea.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm aware that you have a fashion show that's coming up February the 25th.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's called Intro to Paris. And can you tell me more about that, and what inspired you to just step out and just live life through this inspiration that you had, or creating and introducing it to the world?
Yes, ma'am. Well, as I said, I've been wanting to release Mathias Quintre to the world for a while now, and I kind of put it on hold to focus on other things. I'm a firm believer, that there's an acronym for focus: follow one course until successful. And I'm the type of individual, my mind can just really jump from place to place. And I'm the type of person, I'm a firm, like I straight execute. When I think of an idea, I immediately go for it. That can be a positive thing, but sometimes it can be negative. And so a lot of times I just had to focus. And so finally I got to the point where, okay, now it's time. It's time for me to finally introduce who Mathias Quintere is to the world.
To take it to the next
Take
level.
it to the next level. Like you said, there's levels to this, and I'm ready for that. I was just ready to kind of introduce that aspect of just who I am and my brand. And so, intro to Paris, honestly, the way that I stepped out with that is I was having a conversation with a friend one day, and I just was explaining to her what I wanted to do. And honestly, like, we just got together and one thing led to the next thing you know, we were organizing this fashion show, and it continues to just build momentum. And that's really how it just keeps unfolding. It's still unfolding. As you can see, I don't have a full-fledged, the story is not finished, so I'm still in it, you know. Yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
So tell me the structure behind it, because I know you need people in your corner, behind you, to make this all possible. So can you tell me about the team or do you have a team?
Oh yeah, I got a team. Yes, I mean, I got the sickest team in the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my sometimes I go into my little character. His name is King Mathias, and he do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? He kind of cool like that. So
he's sickening.
He's sickening. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I got the coldest team in the game. Real talk, like.
Oh wait. Okay, continue. Be great.
All right.
Be great.
Well, so my team is definitely they inspire me. Like, wow, you know, it's one of those things where words cannot express. I have two individuals who are on my team. They coordinate, you know, my models, and they really just help to get behind me, whatever I need done. You know, we straight grinding out here.
So y'all work well together.
Yes, I got one of the baddest females in the game.
Okay.
In the city of Memphis. They call her Asha Fierce, you know, so I want y'all to meet her. She killing it. And my guy Najee, and honestly, like, and they just, I mean, they get behind me. We have our meetings, we have our disagreements, you know, and that's what I love about my team, because it's not just one of those things where, okay, well, Matt, whatever Matt say, we're gonna rock with it. No, like, you know, Matt, consider this. Matt, maybe we should do it like this. You know, they bring to the table, and that's what I need. You know, that's what I need, and it's been very, very conducive to the overall success of making this event, you know, the success that it has the potential to be. You know, we're not there yet. We're still on our way, but we've been grinding, baby.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we will get into more details with the next segment. Right now, we're about to go to the break, so stay tuned with the Style Center.
Hello, my name is Nadia Matthews. I'm the founder of Lily Rose Studios. At the tender age of 16, I founded and produced my first stage play. In 2011, I opened the doors downtown in Memphis and opened Lily Rose Studios. Lily Rose Studios is a safe haven for kids to not only live their dreams, but to thrive and learn transferable skills such as self-esteem, leadership, public speaking, and confidence.
Hi, my name is Karima.
My name is Alexis.
And acting workshops at Lily Rose are no ordinary experience.
You can be able to use real scripts and real props.
And learn about acting fundamentals such as blocking, voice projection, and mastering improv.
These acting classes help gain experiences for future auditions and real-time work.
Living low is fun, fun, fun. We like to play games and dress up.
Now that I go to Lily Rose, I'm not afraid to speak in front of a big crowd.
Lily Rose gives me the tools that I need to succeed in life.
Lily Rose is a great place to practice your acting skills and not be afraid.
And it's not hard to be a great actress or actor when you have the best teacher in the world, Miss Nadia Matthews.
Hello, my name is William Little.
And my name is Timothy Jones.
And we're actors at Lily Rose Studio. I just started at Lily Rose Studio, and I have learned so much.
Lily Rose Studios helps me prepare for real auditions, and it increases my acting ability.
Hi, my name is Mikhail Walker.
When I was a little girl, I dreamed of being a movie star. And when I came to Lily Rose Studios, my dream came true. I was on the red carpet, I signed autographs, and I was on set.
I urge you to support Lily Rose Studios. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Sponsoring a kid's tuition or sponsoring classes will help not only give them an opportunity to live their dreams, but to make them feel like they're working in Memphis on an actual Hollywood set. We have done numerous projects since we've been here, from producing stage plays, TV pilots, and even movies. Please help us in join the movement at Lily Rose Studios. We're only getting bigger and we want you to join us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Devin Dion with the Style Center. I'm sitting here lonely with this empty chair, but you could be there. If you're promoting a local business, anything fashion-wise, you have a new clothing line coming out, you're a stylist, you need clients, come here so I can help you promote and get it out there to the world. Check out l3television.com for more details.
Welcome back to the Style Center. We're still here with Matthew Hobson. So I want to know, what is your vision for Intro to Paris?
Well, my vision for Intro to Paris is very in-depth. One of the goals, of course, is to brand my company, Mathias. That's one of the goals. It's also to release my clothing collection, Intro to Paris, and really just put us out there and just really kind of begin the branding process, for lack of a better way to put it. Really also just to kind of introduce something new and unique to the city of Memphis. You know, a lot of times people ask me, you know, you should do it a different, like, this isn't my first event, it's my first fashion show, you know, on this level. And a lot of times people feel like, hey Matt, you know, you should go and do this in a different city, it'll be more profitable, you'll get more support, you know, the whole 9 yards. The same thing I'm sure they tell anybody that's trying to do something big in this city. But that's the problem. And so my goal is, my vision is to really set a standard that, you know, honestly, like you say, Memphis can deliver greatness, you know.
Most definitely.
We can deliver greatness. We have models, we have talent. I mean, and the talent in general, like in this city, is like, it's crazy. Like we have talent. And so really that is what my vision is. And don't get me wrong, that's not all of it. My vision is continuously formulating, it's continuously growing. You know, the more that we dive into this project, the more I see, the more, you know, I'm learning, the more I'm envisioning things, the more that my mind is just coming up with new ideas and thoughts, and, you know, we can do this and we can do that. Like I told you earlier, like, it has taken on a life of its own. You know, the momentum that this has built since we first started it, like where we are is not where we originally imagined that we would be. And so I'm telling you, so I'm like
we definitely started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yes, most definitely.
And we still have room to be, you know,
absolutely,
great.
absolutely,
like,
and
there's
that's
still room.
Absolutely. And so my vision is not yet fully well, like that type of, you know, I don't have a solid vision to that degree, but definitely we want to introduce something new. We want to do something different. We want to showcase Memphis talent. We want to bring exposure to people who have, you know, what people feel Memphis cannot produce. And that's right now, that's currently what my vision is, in accordance with branding the Mathias company in general.
Okay, with all of what you said, I have 2 follow-up questions. Okay. So you did mention that, you know, this is not your first event. Mm-hmm. This is your first fashion show. Mm-hmm. So what is the difference? Like, is there any difference between the other events that you have put on and this, what you're presenting right now? Absolutely.
The difference between this event and those events, the events that I typically, you know, as I told you, I'm a college instructor, and I'm of business and marketing. So they've been very, very business oriented, you know, for professionals, you know, straight entrepreneurs, straight professional. Never, you know, really kind of had anything to do with the fashion industry.
Okay.
So, you know, and I've done, even at my other, you know, expo events that I've organized, we had like fashion shows and live performances, but that was just a very slight part of that event. It was just, you know, small entertainment. It was not the highlight. This event, the highlight is fashion. The highlight is talent. The highlight is performance. The highlight is, you know, that's what the highlight is. And so it's just a different industry. you know, for this event.
It's a different lane.
Absolutely.
Okay, so can you tell me how has it helped you, like having previous events to get to where you are now to this event? Has anything that you have done with your previous events helped you to get where you are right now?
Absolutely. I think that everything that I've done in the past, my events, as well as just all the other experiences that I've, you know, been blessed to obtain, have really helped me, because this has been a very, you know, doing something on this level, you know,
it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's like and just what it takes to be able to do it. Like we talked about it, definitely, you know, having that strong team and all of that. But my other events really just, I mean, experience in general helps you to build upon, you know, from one mistake. I made a lot of mistakes.
But you learned from it. It was a learning experience.
Yeah, most definitely humiliating learning experiences, all kind of stuff. Like we ain't gonna tell. I can tell you no funny stories.
You're always humiliating yourself, like
your mother.
How dare you?
but I'm serious though. Like, yeah, like I mean, I've done a lot of stuff. You know, like I told you, I'm a straight executor. Like I said,
yeah,
sometimes it's not always a good thing. You step out there with no real knowledge as to what you're doing, and you'll
fall flat on your face.
Fall on your face in front of everybody. You can fall by yourself,
but it builds character, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely builds character. Definitely builds. It definitely builds character. I agree with that, most definitely. And I mean, so yeah.
So your previous events are most definitely a platform for this event that you're planning for February the 25th.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Also, my second follow-up question, you said that you have a lot of talent that you're bringing. So can you tell me, as far as like behind the scenes, what can the people expect from this fashion show, from the designers, from the competition, from the models, from your team? Like,
man, I mean, look, I want the audience to know, I want those of you who are planning on purchasing tickets to know that you will leave this event just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got that soft, wow. Like, that Broadway, wow. Okay? Like, I mean, they are delivering. I mean, from the models, the one thing we did, like, as far as our models, and I know, you know, a lot of times you go to local Memphis fashion shows, and a lot of times people just, they feel some type of way about the models that they put up there. They kind of just put up anybody, you know, rather you can walk or rather you can't. That's just the honest truth. If you win slaying, you ain't going on our runway. You know, every model gives you life. Every model gives you a show, a performance in and of itself. Every individual model is delivering. The performances that we're choosing, the talent that we're putting on stage. I'm talking about people who, when you see them, it's like, okay, bro, like, what you doing? But when they open their mouth, when they get the talent is amazing. And what I love about it, and what I think the audience is gonna love, is just getting the opportunity to see that there is talent in this city. You know, I'm not opposed to going to different cities and finding talent and exploiting talent and all of that stuff. Nothing wrong with that. But Memphis has talent, and this is the event that is going to showcase that talent. Like, you're gonna leave with, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna leave with that wow factor.
Okay, so I'm about to play the devil's advocate right now.
Let's go.
So, as an upcoming designer, how do you feel about Memphis fashion industry?
That is a funny question. I'd be very, very fake on camera and pretend like I think it is, you know, all that in a bag of chips and the company that made them.
Okay.
But I don't. Just honestly. Like, I mean, Memphis fashion industry has definitely let me down. As an aspiring designer, you know, coming up when I was like 18 years old, kind of tapping into the industry, you know, you had all these different agencies, so-called agencies, you know, you pay all this money to, you know, I mean, be a part of what they have, and then they really create no real opportunities for growth, you know. And I'm not downing those that are trying, because there are those out there that, I mean, who I know of personally that are doing their thing, you know. But you know, for the most part, you know, just as far as cultivating the talent and putting the talent out there, you know, people don't look forward to Memphis fashion shows like that. You know, even the models, one of the issues that we had with a lot of, you know, when we first started was finding models that actually took the Memphis fashion industry seriously. They're so used to being a part of, you know, fugazi shows that lack structure, unprofessional. And that's what we bring to the table. You know, one thing we bring to the table is structure, you know, proper professionalism, you know, high standard professionalism, you know, where you got to be able to deliver, you got to put in that work. And by all means, you have to be able to show us that you're willing and you're going to do what it takes. And that's the difference, you know, that's the difference.
They lack
and so,
execution.
Absolutely, they lack, a lot of times people lack execution. And that's not to be critical. I think that there are a lot of people out here trying. I want to definitely speak on the positive aspect of it, because there are a lot of people out here trying to create opportunities, that are trying to do positive things for the Memphis fashion industry. But all in all, it definitely, it needs some work.
And those are the ones, honestly, that are slept on. Like, people sleep on them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and not just sleep on. I think sometimes when I hear sleep, and maybe it's just my definition, I hear, you know, when I hear sleep, I think of, well, people just don't know about these individuals. So because they don't know about it, of course they don't support. A lot of times people just don't support those that are doing their thing in this city. Like,
it's true.
We got people that are really trying to take the Memphis fashion, the Memphis music, you know, the Memphis entrepreneurial scene in general to the next level. But, you know, like they call Memphis a crab in a bucket city. And, you know, we're working to fight against that. We're working to help, you know, those who have that type of mentality to kind of realize, look, we need each other. You know, we need to support each other. We need to bring each other up. You know, the industry isn't, you know, all of what it has the potential to be. You know, I want to make sure that I'm clear in this aspect, because I'm not a critical person to that degree. The Memphis fashion industry had let me down, but I think that it has the potential, most definitely, to
upcoming.
Absolutely, you know. But we have to band together, and through this, you know, you asked me about vision. That's a part of what my vision is. That's a part of what my vision is. It's becoming more and more. You know, bringing, you know, local designers together, bringing, you know, fashionistas and fashion creatives together, you know, musicians, performers, the whole 9 yards, and really setting a standard for professionalism. And I'm gonna just be, you know, it's Black History Month, setting a standard for Black professionalism, you know, because we have to as a people have to kind of step up to the plate as well. So that is what, you know, that's, you know, I know I kind of went in, but you asked me what I think about the Memphis fashion industry.
Most definitely, I wanted it raw, just exactly how you explained it. I wanted it exactly raw.
There you have it.
All right, well, I want to know the process of your models. You can keep it short and sweet, because as we know, we have a model here today presenting one of your pieces from your brand. Okay. So can you tell me the process of finding your models for this fashion show? Well,
we just did an audition. It's a simple process. We just did, you know, the audition, and I let my model coordinators know, you know, let's find those that are really able to deliver, nothing less. We're not training. We will cultivate what's already there, but we're not teaching and putting it in you. That's not our job. And so all of our models, the ones that we've chosen, they deliver. And that's it. That's the process.
Well, we'll put you in your element, and we'll bring the model out to showcase your piece. All right. So this is the piece from your brand. Mm-hmm. So can you tell me something about it?
Absolutely. One of the collections that I'm working on is the Dollhouse collection. And it's one of the Dollhouse chokers. Very elegant, very classy, very high fashion.
And that's the wave right now.
Yes, very transferable. Can most certainly be used in different scenes. And so, you know, that's what it is. High fashion, looks good. Honestly, like, I just, you know, when I'm designing, I just want you to look like you know, you just all that.
Like you woke up like this. Like I woke up to slay.
Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And so, that's the fashion inspiration behind it.
I'm definitely loving the fabric, and I'm loving the bedazzle that's behind it, and it's definitely screaming Dollhouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is definitely a piece that I will purchase.
Cool, yeah.
All right, thank you.
I hope y'all like it, and we got a whole lot more where that comes from. Like I told you, my mind has just been going. I've never presented any of my own fashion pieces before, ever in my life. This will be my first time ever doing actually presenting my vision for fashion. And so I'm really excited to introduce the world to what Mathias Quintre, King Mathias, has to offer to the industry. So that was just a preview, but
Yes,
I guarantee it, not to be, arrogant, nothing like that. But we slay.
All right. Well, I would love for you to give the people your social media and how to contact you.
Absolutely. Okay. My name is Matthew Hobson. You can find me on Facebook, Matthew Hobson. Feel free to add me. I love networking with new people. You can follow the Instagram page for the Mathias Quintre business page. It's @Mathias Quintre. That's @Mathias Quintre on Instagram. And on Facebook, it's Mathias Quintre Fashion. Oh, and you spell that. Mathias, Mathias Quintre. So Mathias Quintre Fashion on Facebook.
All right. It has been a pleasure. This interview, you are such a character. So if you all are looking forward to his brand and pieces that he has to bring to the Memphis industry, definitely stay tuned and stay stylish with the Style Center.
This is Asha with the Style Center. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on Comcast Channel 31.